I'm kind of stable now because I stopped drinking coffee for a while. So no more anxiety. I really have seen changes since I stopped drinking coffee because before I was always have this anxiety, overthinking, and I think stopping coffee made a lot of difference on that. I sleep better too. I'm more calmer. I've noticed that I still overthink, but I don't get obsessive with it anymore. So I've seen a lot of changes, and the anxiety. I have severe anxiety. Like sometimes I would like vomit because of so much anxiety. Like it's hard to stop coffee because I've been drinking coffee since I don't know how long, but I have this headaches, vomiting when you stop coffee. It's like drugs, you know. Coffee is like the a drug. It's like a good drug. It's like legal drug that people takes. So I have severe headaches and vomiting, as what I've said. Make a coffee as like a reward because if you take too much coffee, it's like become your body is used to it. It's like a drug, you know. So if you like take only once a week, we will achieve this good feeling, like you know the feeling that you get when you drink coffee. So it's more pleasurable. Nothing really changed, Shay. We are still the same. We are playing our roles as a man and a woman. The only thing that changed is the marital status. So when you are signing something, it asks you what's your marital status. You check the married part, but nothing really changed. It's still the same. Stable in a way that you have a place you call home, and you have your family, you have someone that you will call your family, because I grew up in a not good family, like broken family. So I most of my life I grew up alone. I can say that I grew up alone even if I am surrounded with relatives, because I say that I grew up alone because I do things on my own. I would say that I parent myself also because my mom was an OFW, and my I live with my stepdad and my two siblings. So I feel like I always have this feeling that I'm not part of something. So now I feel like I am part of my little family. Sense of belonging. I feel belong, that I now have something, you know, that I'm part of. That I have purpose. I have this family that I have to protect and care. Like, yeah, that's how I feel. The only thing that is for me is really frustrating because we're Filipinos, we like to take our time, you know, in a lot of things. That's why they have this what they call Filipino time. So I'm the person that likes to take my time when it comes to eating or dressing up or anything. So Americans, they like to be doing, you know, when they want to do something, they want to do it right away. So like if they think of something like go somewhere, they're like already dressing up and like go. But us Filipinos, we like to take our time to think about what to do when we go there, or what to wear, or what we're gonna eat. So that is something that frustrates me because I like to take my time a lot. Before I have dated foreigners, when I for me to be able not to be late, I would wake up like 2 hours early so that I could take my time. But the foreigners, when they say that even if they wake up 2 hours early, they are already dressed up, they have already had their coffee, they have already eaten or whatever. So it's different also, And I also applied in my daily life now. I want to like to be in the present, like conscious about the things that I do. Like for example, I want to take my time eating something, like really enjoy it, or like if I edit my videos, I want to take my time in doing it. I don't want to rush, and have this not satisfied of the outcome. So there is a big difference because as Filipino, we're very into our kids. We want to be part of every aspect of their life. Like even in the sleeping pattern, like even the sleeping situation, we want to sleep with our kids. We want to be cuddly with them. But in American, they sleep separate with their kids. They have these boundaries. They even when the kids are younger, they set boundaries as we want to be there, and we're invasive towards our kids. And when it comes to parenting, I am usually the one who parents my daughter. And Gio, he just like to spoil. So he like to spoil my daughter, and I don't like to spoil my daughter because I don't want it to be like super easy for her to like just ask something and just give it right away. I want her to earn it. So by like doing chores or something. So I'm the one who balance it. So he can spoil it, but only if she does this, like doing her room, or um reading at least 30 minutes a day or something like that. So that's how we balance it. I don't want her to grow up ungrateful, because it was so easy for her to get it. So she will not appreciate the things that she have. That's how I want her to be always grateful for the things that she have. I guess we just talk a lot in a daily basis, and we cuddle a lot. So I think that's very important to be always,
Connected.
connected and touchy with each other. So yeah, that's how we keep the romance alive, I guess. Okay, so when I get separated with my ex, I get separated with them because I did not like the way we are, and I have a feeling already that he's not the one, that he's not gonna marry me or anything, because we stayed for so long, and I did not have that feeling of security towards him. So I know that I want to be in a relationship where I feel secured, that I feel like I belong, and I did not feel that to him. So that's why I became a single mom, because I broke up with him. But I did not think that I will be a single mom for the rest of my life. I know that I will find that love, that someone that will make me a missus. Yeah. So um yeah, I'm pretty happy with the decisions that I have made in my life. I don't have regrets because I know what I want. I know what I want in my life. So I want to have peace. I want to have a peaceful relationship, peaceful marriage, and I think I have it right now so far. Only when my period comes. I feel lonely when my period really comes. But I before I met my husband, um I feel confident with my own company, to be honest. I am okay with being alone. But I also know that being alone for a long time is not good. It's good if you find that someone that would be with you for the rest of your life. And I'm just lucky that I found that. Yeah, it's funny because we had that argument the other day about the remote. So we were watching a movie, and what I hate the most is when he wants me to click the remote, even if he knows what we are going to watch. So I told him, why don't you just click it? You have the remote already. And he stared at me like disgusted of how I say it. So that's the silliest argument that we had so far. I think prenuptial is good for for the couples who have a lot of money, who have a lot of things to lose. So I think that's good. Or if you feel like, I don't know, if you feel like this guy that you're in love with, sometimes we do stupid things. We marry someone that we know that is not very kind because we love them. So I think um to save yourself in the future, even if you love this person, maybe something will happen. You don't know. Maybe prenup is good, especially if you have kids to think about. You have lots of properties. I think we should have divorce so that those those people who have failed relationship, they got married and they have this failed relationship, they have the chance to marry the right one, to have this happiness that they didn't have in the previous marriage.
Thank you so much, Maya, for
Thank
joining
you.
us here. And that's it.
Thank you, Shay.
Okay.